Hi, this is Marty Rudoy. I'm going to talk about how to get guests to your meeting. We take an inside-out approach to guests, and our goal is to always have at least 2 guests at every meeting. So each of your meetings, we want you to bring in at least 2 guests. Some of our moderators are great, and they'll bring in as many as 6 guests per meeting. And guests are important. They're the lifeblood of TEN because everybody wants to meet new attorneys and new referral sources. So the more guests you get to your meeting, the more regular attendees you'll get, because your meeting will be known as a font of new potential business associates. So start with your friends and family. The lawyers you know in your practice, invite opposing counsel. Go through your address book for attorneys in your area because they're the most likely to attend your meeting, and invite them. Personal invitations are absolutely necessary. I've called people. Emails are great individually if they'll open them, but if they're spam emails, they won't open them, and we don't encourage the use of spam emails or lists of lawyers. Now, there's 2 places you can find lawyers. calbar.ca.gov. You can type in the zip code of your office, and you'll get a whole list of attorneys. Click on each one, and you'll get their email addresses. And so you can send them individually emails saying, we have a networking meeting. We think you'd fit in. Our meeting is such and such time, such and such place. Would you like to come? And a personal approach like that is great. Another thing to do is to go to maps.google.com. I'm doing it now, so I'm going to watch it. And then type in your street address of the meeting you moderate. Click on search. And it brings up that location. And then what you can do, click on the building, and you'll see explore this area, and then it says try searching. So click on whatever's there as a sample. Once you get to that page, instead of, in this case it's Mexican restaurants, type in attorneys and click on search. And you'll get a list of 10 attorneys in that area. You can click on each one and get their email addresses, and this is the way of finding the closest attorneys to you. If you're in an office building, just go down to the first floor and look at the directory. Then look them up on calbar.ca.gov, and you'll find their email addresses and invite them. I tend to invite only one person per firm. And you might pick a specialty, you might pick a name, you might pick someone who just looks like they might be an interesting person. I don't know, you can tell that from their website a lot of times. And another thing that Google does is it plots them on the map. So you can click on their name and get their email addresses, find out about their business. You can also go to Avvo, AVVO, or you can use your contacts on LinkedIn. I do that a lot, and you can use the in-mail feature, the free email feature in LinkedIn to contact them directly. Then you're not going through their assistants who might be reading their emails. LinkedIn actually turns out to be a really good source of guests for TEN. So those are some ideas. Start with people you know, friends and family. Start with your the other attorneys who are co-counsel or opposing counsel, or people you just run into in the courthouse, or use phone or email to contact people you find on LinkedIn, Google, Avvo, or any of the other legal search sites. Again, you'll probably have to invite 10 guests to get 4 who commit. Actually, I'm going to change that. You'll probably have to invite 20 guests, and some of them repeatedly, to get 4 of them to commit to a meeting, and 2 of them will actually show up. So those are some ideas. Let us know what works for you, what doesn't work, and good guest hunting. But your meetings will be a lot better if you have guests than if you don't have guests. Thanks.